Okay, so hello everyone, welcome. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, just we're waiting 1 minute for joining all of those other participants. Then we'll start with the session. Okay, so we'll start now. So basically, thank you for all of you to joining this total 7 days online training program on Google Earth Engine. So basically, in this online training program, you will learn all of those things from beginners to advanced level on Google Earth Engine. And I hope after completing this total 7 days online training program, you are able to do any types of remote sensing analysis very quickly and efficiently using the Google Earth Engine platform. And if you have no knowledge, suppose if you have no knowledge about the Python, JavaScript, don't worry about that. I hope we can easily learn all of programming language and how we can easily apply this type of programming language for remote sensing analysis using Google Earth Engine platform. You can easily learn. Okay, as well as you can get the lifetime teaching support. So basically, after completing the total 7 days online training program, when you face any issue regarding this online training program, any code is not working, then you can easily get this teaching support. Okay, so first of all, and you also get the recorded class. Okay, and all of material, all of slide, everything you can get from our Google Classroom. We already created our Google Classroom and also WhatsApp group, so you can easily continue a chat with that group. Okay, so first of all, I will try to explain our course syllabus. So total full course syllabus, what you will learn after completing the total 7 days online training program. First of all, I try to discuss about that. Okay, so just I simply share my screen. So now, can you see my screen? Is it visible? Okay, so now can you hear me? Yeah. So suddenly electricity is gone here, so that's why I cannot continue. Okay, so now can you hear me? Yeah, properly. Okay, so now can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So suddenly electricity is gone in here, so that's why I face the problem. Okay, so now we'll continue. Okay. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, so now can you see my screen? Is it visible? Okay, so now we'll continue. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so this is your full course syllabus I explained. Okay, so basically after completing this online training program, after each class I will give you some assignment regarding on this class, and when you submitting all of this assignment, you can get the certificate, and you can get all of those material, mainly slide, PDF, as well as you can also get all of practice code, as well as you can also get the recorded class. Okay, as well as you can also get the lifetime teaching support. Lifetime teaching support means that when you face any problem regarding any issue in your code, you can easily get the supported from our we already created our WhatsApp group, already created the Google Classroom, so from here you can easily get the solution about the problem. So let's go our today's first class. So I try to open my slide and share it. Okay, so let's go. And when you face any problem or any question, you can simply ask me anytime, no problem. So let's go. So basically today is our first day. and mainly today I talk about that introduction to Google Earth Engine. Then learn the basic principle of JavaScript and also Python, both of programming language. I will teach you at the same time, so that's why you can get the clear concept about the JavaScript and also Python, and mainly how it will be work and how we can easily use it for Google Earth Engine platform. And we talk about the client and server object. So basically client and server, it's very important part for the Google Earth Engine, and how you get the server to execute your code. We also talk about that, and how you can be importing raster and vector data from local storage as well as also Google Earth Engine dataset, and how we can easily filtering the attribute table. We talk about that, and how we can easily use the different types of band combination for the different types of satellite imagery, and how we can easily import, filter, clip, reduce, and display data in Google Earth Engine platform. So first of all, introduction, what's the Google Earth Engine, then what's the application of Google Earth Engine, and how does the work, and what's the advantage of using the Google Earth Engine, and how we can easily start this tool. So basically, first of all, Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform. Okay, and now what is the cloud-based? Cloud-based platform have a common characteristic is that every cloud-based platform have a own server. Suppose Facebook is a cloud-based platform. YouTube is a cloud-based platform. So every cloud-based platform have a own server, and Google Earth Engine is a cloud-based platform. So that's why Google Earth Engine have a own server, and everything will be controlled from the server. So that's why it's very important learn the Google Earth Engine server language. Okay, so further I also discuss about the server language and cloud-based platform. Every cloud-based platform we find out the server. Okay, all of things will be controlled from the server. Suppose when you upload a photo on Facebook, first of all this photo uploaded in the server of Facebook. Okay, suppose you want to play music from YouTube, so this music play from YouTube server. Okay, so Facebook, YouTube, this type of things is that cloud-based platform. Okay, and Google Earth Engine is also cloud-based platform, and this cloud-based platform we are used for geospatial analysis, remote sensing analysis, and it access over 40 years of satellite imagery. So basically, when you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, we can easily access different types of satellite imagery, Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, or other different types of satellite imagery we can easily access from the Google Earth Engine. And you don't need to download any types of satellite imagery when you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform. So it is the another best benefit for using the Google Earth Engine platform. Here all of you already work for the different types of GIS software such as ArcMap or QGIS. So mainly when you want to work with ArcMap or QGIS software, first of all you need to download the satellite imagery from USGS website or Earth Explorer website. You need to download the satellite imagery. In this time, when you are using the Google Earth Engine platform, you don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery. We can easily access all of satellite imagery in Google Earth Engine very quickly and efficiently, and we don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery. So it is the one of the best benefit to use the Google Earth Engine platform. And you can easily upload your own dataset in Google Earth Engine platform. Suppose you want to buy some high resolution satellite imagery. It can be Maxar or a sport satellite imagery or any kind of drone satellite imagery. You can easily upload your own dataset in Google Earth Engine platform, and you can also work with that. Okay, suppose in Google Earth Engine platform we can get the freely high resolution is the Sentinel-2 satellite imagery, but you want to work with the more high resolution imagery such as a sport satellite imagery or Maxar satellite imagery. So then you can easily buy this satellite imagery, and then you can easily upload your own satellite imagery in the Google Earth Engine platform, and you can easily work with that. So it is another benefit, and you can easily apply the different types of algorithm in your data. Okay, just you write the algorithm, any kind of algorithm we can easily develop. So basically in this online training program, I will teach you how you can easily develop your own algorithm. Okay, suppose in Google Earth Engine platform you can see that the lot of code is already available for the different source of internet. You can easily get it. But when you are a developer, you can easily develop your own code. Okay, and when you develop, so then you can easily develop any code for your own analysis. Okay, so in this online training program, my main target is that you are become a web developer, mainly Google Earth Engine developer. Okay, so that's why you can easily develop any kind of algorithm and analyze your data. Export the image, table, chart, map output from the Google Earth Engine platform. We can easily export any kind of map. It can be land use land cover map. It can be any kind of map. We can easily export after analysis. Okay, your final output we can easily export from here. Okay, and further we can easily make the different types of time series chart. Okay, different types of temporal analysis, regression analysis, lot of things we can easily do using the Google Earth Engine platform. Okay, and further application, so basically there's a lot of application in Google Earth Engine platform. Any kind of remote sensing analysis we can easily do in Google Earth Engine platform. Any kind of remote sensing analysis. It can be detecting the deforestation. It can be classifying land cover and land use mapping. It can be estimating forest biomass and carbon. It can be mapping the world's roadless areas. It can be assessment of the plant health status. It can be air quality monitoring. It can be water quality monitoring. It can be flood mapping and damage assessment. It can be drought monitoring. It can be burn severity mapping and so on application. Not only for that, any kind of remote sensing application we can easily do using this Google Earth Engine platform very quickly and efficiently than other software. And also do for the suppose land surface temperature monitoring or urban heat island or urban thermal field variance index. So there's a lot of analysis we can easily do. Just you have to know about the algorithm. When you want to know about the algorithm, just write the code and you can easily get the result. And mainly Google Earth Engine focused on society's biggest challenges. It can be deforestation, drought, then climate change, then disaster, then diseases, global food security, sustainability. And why this is important at present time? So basically previous time when you work with ArcMap software or QGIS software, there's a lot of limitation. Suppose you want to make the land use land cover map for whole country boundary of India. So first of all, you need to download the satellite images one by one. You need to download the satellite images. And you need a lot of processing for the image atmospheric correction, enhancement, lot of things we do when you want to work for that ArcMap or QGIS software. But at a present time, when you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, very quickly, within 1 minute, you can create the whole map of India for land use land cover classification map. Okay, so it shortens your time, it reduces your time to the analysis, and we can easily access petabytes of data very quickly. And its Google computing power is very fast analysis. So that's why for the big geospatial data analysis, Google Earth Engine platform is must need. And it is some new feature. Basically, this type of feature will help you to remove cloud and haze from your satellite images. So that's why you can get the very clear satellite imagery in Google Earth Engine platform. And Google Earth Engine platform is one kind of global data analysis platform. Okay, we can easily compare collaboration and standardization by creating common platform for global data analysis using the Google Earth Engine platform. And it's a lot of pros and also some cons, but I will give you all of those cons solution, so that's why you can easily learn it. Suppose you can see the pros about that. When you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, you don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery. So it is a best benefit because for one satellite imagery when you download, it's a very big size, okay, and takes a lot of file, okay, and so that's why in this time when you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, you don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery. Okay, without downloading, we can easily access all of satellite imagery very quickly, efficiently. Just we write a one code, all of satellite imagery is automatically come. We can easily filtering, lot of things we can easily do without downloading the imagery. We can easily access all of imagery from the server of Google Earth Engine data catalog. And its computing power is the very fast. We can do for very fast analysis. Within 1 second, we can easily calculate for the suppose 20 years rainfall data within 1 second or more than. Very fast analysis it can do. And it also some cons is that you need to know some programming language. Suppose you need to know some Python or JavaScript basic knowledge and how it will work. You need to know about the Python, JavaScript. But in this online training program, I will provide you all of knowledge for the programming, mainly Python, JavaScript, and how we can easily use this type of knowledge to run the Google Earth Engine for remote sensing analysis. All of those things I will teach you step by step. I hope you can easily learn all of those things. And it also depend on your internet connection. Suppose your internet connection is very slow, then it will take some time. But your internet connection is very good, we can get the result very quickly because it's controlled from the server. So that's why it depends on your internet connection. And it mainly primarily focus on raster based imagery, and it some lack of mature detail and documentation, but I will provide you all of documentation. So that's why you can easily learn the Google Earth Engine platform and work with that. And mainly how does the work? So we already know about that. Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform. It's a cloud-based platform. And every cloud-based platform have its own server. So everything will be controlled from the Google Earth Engine server. Suppose I write a code. Suppose I need the Landsat image. So I write the code, I need the Landsat image. This code send a message to the Earth Engine server. In a matter of second, from this server, I got the Landsat image. Okay, so everything will be controlled from the server. And software type mainly is the cloud computing or cloud based web processing. So that's why we don't need to download any kind of software. Suppose when you want to work for the ArcMap, QGIS or ENVI software, we need to download the software. But in this time, we don't need to download any kind of software because it's totally cloud-based platform or cloud computing. So that's why we don't need to download any kinds of software. Just we need to registration with the Google Earth Engine platform. So this is the main link about that, earthengine.google.org. So you can simply go to this link and then simply sign up. And then you can easily use their code editor. And when you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, you must be connected with online. Otherwise, it not work. And requirement. So basically, when you want to registration with your valid Google account, then you can use their code editor. Okay, suppose after completing the registration, then you can use their own code editor. And then you can easily write your code, their code editor. And computer system must be online when you want to work with that. And it mainly work for the image processing and visualization. It work for the raster and vector data. Both of data set we can easily work with that. So in this time, how you can start this tool? So basically, you have to need the registration with that. So first of all, you need to simply go to this link. Here you can say earthengine.google.com. Simply go to this link and then click on the sign up button. Okay, after that you can simply put your email address. If you have your institutional email, then it's more better. Or if you have normal email, then it's also okay. There is no problem. You can put your email. Further, you can simply get this type of form. Simply fill up this form. Just put your full name, your affiliation, your institution type, your region. So what would you like to accomplish with Earth Engine? It's very important question. You try to describe it within 5 to 10 sentences. Then you can get that immediately access to their code editor. After that, simply I agree, checkbox, click on here. Also click on this checkbox, I am not robot, and then submit. After that, you can check your Gmail, which Gmail you want to use to registration. You can get this type of Gmail. So you can see, you can get after when you can get this type of Gmail, it means that you successfully registration with the Earth Engine platform. So now you have to access the Earth Engine code editor. So now you have to access to Earth Engine code editor. Okay, so you can get this type of message. You can simply click on this Earth Engine code editor. Just click in here. Or if you want, you can simply go to this link. Here you can see this is the link about that, code.earthengine.google.com. So mainly when you want to go to this link, it automatically open this type of interface. Okay, so basically this is our code editor. So I hope here all of you already created the account about and also get this type of code editor. Or if you don't get it, so try to registration with that, and then you can easily access the code editor. So here I already make the registration. So in this time I just simply go to this. So just I simply write here this, you can see this is the link. When you can simply go to this link if you already registration, then it will be open. So just I simply, you can see it show that in this time you can see here you can get the email address. Mainly you select which email you want to use to registration. In this time I use my this email for registration. So just I simply continue because I use this email. So you can simply select your own email, which email you want to use to registration, then continue. So now it open this code editor. So basically this is our code editor. This code editor name is the JavaScript API code editor. This code editor we can write only for the JavaScript code. It's not support the Python. Okay. So you can see it will be open. So we can get this type of code editor. So this is our code editor. And in this code editor we can write our code. And this code editor called the JavaScript API code editor. We can write only JavaScript programming in this code editor. You cannot write the Python. But Google Earth Engine is also support the Python. Okay, so that's why I will teach you both the programming language, mainly JavaScript and Python from the beginners level, and then try to show you that how we can easily implement the Google Earth Engine analysis using Python and JavaScript. So at the same time, you can learn the two things, JavaScript and Python. Okay, so this is the code editor. Okay, so this code editor, we can get the total 4 parts. One part is that it's called the left part, it's called the middle part, it also called the editor panel. Okay, it's called the editor panel, mainly where we write our code and edit our code. So it's called the editor panel. We can easily write our code in here, anything can write. And also you can see about that, it's called the right panel. Here we can get the inspector tab, console tab, and task tab. 3 tabs we can get in here. So inspector tab, what is the inspector tab? Inspector tab is mainly working for map querying result. Suppose I want to click on here, then I can get the longitude, latitude, zoom level, and scale for this specific point. Okay, default. In this time I did not add any map. Suppose I want to create the NDVI map, and now I want to check what's the NDVI value for a specific coordinate, mainly a specific location, geolocation, what's the value of NDVI. So for that, simply click on the inspector tab and click on here. Then it show about the what's the value for the specific coordinate we can easily get from here. Suppose, give an example, suppose I simply open this my previous code, then show you that how it will work. Suppose this is the one kind of code, I simply run it, and now I want to show the result. Suppose I just give an example, just a minute. It takes some time. I think some networking issue. When you face networking issue, then it takes some time. And if you have any question, you can also try to put that in the comment section. I also try to answer all of this question. As well as if you have any question, you can raise your hand and you can also ask me. No problem. Okay. We try to make the interactive session. So that's why if you have any question, you can ask me anytime. Okay. Suppose here you can see it, one kind of map. So basically it show the your PM 2.5. Okay, suppose in this time I want to check what's the value for this coordinate, for this location. So you can simply click on the inspector tab and click on this map. So now it automatically loaded what's the value for a specific coordinate. Here you can see it show about that coordinate value, longitude and latitude you can get in here. Also get about the value, what's the value you can get, 490.26. So same, suppose you want to add the NDVI map or any kind of map. Now you want to check what's the value for a specific location. You want to check it. So click on the inspector tab and click on this map. Then it show the specific coordinate, what's the value. So you can see this is the value about that for this coordinate. Okay. So basically inspector tab is working for map querying result. when you want to check any kind of result, then we have to use the inspector tab. Okay, so let me open the another code editor, new code editor. Console tab mainly printing your output. Suppose you want to print a chart or you want to print anything, then this result we find out under the console tab. Suppose I give an example in my code editor. Print is a function, further discuss later. We can see it's print. So print is a function. Suppose I want to print a number, so this number I have to print. So run the code. So it's a run button. Execute your code. So when you want to run any code, simply click on the run button. So click on the run. You can see it will be print under the console tab. So console tab mainly printing your output. When you use the print function, this result you find out under the console tab all time. Then task tab. Task tab mainly managing your long running tasks. Suppose you want to export or import. If you want to export any file or import any file, then this task tab will be running. Task tab mainly show you the progress about your exporting and importing. How much time I want to need, or how much what is the status about that exporting and importing file. Suppose here you can see I already export this type of NDVI. You can see it take the 14 minutes and it's successfully done. Also you can see it show the red alert sign. It means that it has some problem. Your code have some problem. So that's why it not exported or imported. So when you export or import any file, it can be raster image, it can be any kind of CSV file or vector file. When you export anything, then our task tab will be running. Okay, and this task tab show you about the progress for exporting and importing, as well as also show about that it successfully completed or it's not completed. If it not successfully completed, then we can get the red alert sign. It means that it has some problem, so that's why it not exported. And you can see when it's successfully done, we can get this type of bright sign in here, and also show about the time, how much time I want to need for exporting this file. So further I talk about that how we can easily export or import this file, then you can easily get this idea. Also you can see the skip tab, docs tab and asset tab. So skip tab mainly managing your script which you save. In Google Earth Engine platform, we can also save our script. So here you can see in my script tab, I already worked for a lot of code. Here you can see I already saved. So in the skip tab. So further when I need this type of code, I can simply click and open in my code editor. Suppose I simply click on here. Suppose Dhaka LULC, I simply click on here and click on the yes. So now this save code is open in my code editor. Here you can see this code will be open. So further I can edit this code or modify this code. Okay, so this is the skip tab. This skip tab mainly save your code which you saved under the skip tab. It's showing here. So here you can see we can easily get this result in here. So skip tab. So skip tab is mainly saving your script which you saved. So how I can save? For saving this tab, you can simply see the save button. Okay, so click on the save button. I already save it. I put the name Dhaka LLC 2020. And you can simply click on the save button, and now you can save as, because I already saved it. So you can put the name about your script and OK. Then this script will be saved under your skip tab. Okay, so skip tab is mainly save your script which you skip tab is mainly show the script which you saved. So here you can see I already skipped a lot of code in here. So further when I need this type of code, I can simply click on here and then I simply open it. Suppose you can simply click on here, it will be open in this code editor. And further I can simply work with that and also modify this code from here. Okay, so this is the skip tab. Further also you can see about the docs tab. You can see the docs tab. So docs tab mainly managing your documentation. Okay, so docs tab, it also called the server function. In this tab we got all of server function of Earth Engine platform under the docs tab. So here you can see we can get the docs tab, and simply when you click on here we can get you can see we can easily get the this function description and also get about this function argument. Okay, and mainly when you want to work with the Google Earth Engine platform, this code editor, you don't need to memorize anything, because all of function description and also their argument I can easily get from docstep. Docstep provide you detailed documentation about each function, every function we can get the documentation. So that's why it is the another benefit to use this code editor, because in this time you don't need to memorize any function, because all of function we can easily get from here under the docstep. So it's another benefit to use the code editor. As well as also you can see the asset tab. Asset tab is mainly managing your asset which you uploaded. Okay, so first time you have to create a add project. Okay, in the cloud project you need to create. So here you can see I already create the different types of cloud project. Okay, so simply click on add a project, and then simply it's very easy, you can easily create the unique name. Then this type of unique name you try to put, and you can easily create your own cloud project. After cloud project you can simply upload your shape file or also upload your satellite imagery, so anything, or CSV file you can easily upload. So further we talk about that. In this time asset tab mainly managing your asset which you uploaded. It can be shape file, it can be vector, raster, or different types of satellite imagery. You can easily import in Google Earth Engine platform and also work with that. So further I also discuss the details how you can easily import or export different types of file. Also you can see about that get link button. Okay, so in this time this get link button mainly help you to copy the code. Suppose you can see this is the code. Okay, this code I want to send with you. So what can I do? I simply click on the get link button, then it will be generate a link. Okay, so this is the link it generate. I simply click on here and copy the link, then you can easily access this code. Okay, so in this time you don't need to copy and paste, just simply click on the get link button. Suppose I need this full code, so I simply click on the get link button, and further I just click on the copy, you can see click on here and send you this link, then you can easily access this full code. Okay, and we already know about the run button. Run button mainly it's work for different types of execute. Suppose I want to run this code, execute. Also in the reset button mainly clear the map output or other things. It's reset button. Apps, so it's very important in Google Earth Engine platform we can also create the different types of geospatial software. Okay, in Google Earth Engine. So I will show you some examples. Suppose here you can see this is the app. So basically it manages your web application which you created in Google Earth Engine platform. So here you can see, suppose I simply click on the view gallery, so now I can access all of my own developed web application for the different purpose. Here you can see, suppose you can see this is the one kind of web application. So basically this web application help you to get the result for drought, agricultural drought. Also you can see we already create the different types of, you can see the chart NDV over time of Bangladesh, it's another web application, and leaf area index. So just I simply open and show you that how it will work. Also you can see suppose land use, land cover. Okay, as well as also you can see about that some web application. Suppose you can see the water quality monitoring. Okay, just I try to open from here. Suppose here you can see this type of web application you can easily create, and then we can easily use it for different types of remote sensing analysis. Suppose here you can see it's one kind of example. Suppose I want to monitor the water, so you can see it show about that date slider. So you can simply put your own time period, which time period you want to observe. Suppose I want to put from January, suppose 3rd January to present time. Okay, then you can simply put your study area. Suppose this is my study area, I simply draw my study area. And further, suppose I want to select my value, which will I have to calculate. Suppose I have to calculate that turbidity and then submit. So now between this time period, what is the condition about this turbidity? We can easily get this result from here. It show about the legend. You can see this type of color identify about the low turbidity, this type of color identify about the high turbidity, as well as it also created the time series chart. So it's one kind of commercial web development. So this web application cannot access other person. It's a privately access, but other application is easily accessed. Here you can see. Let me show you that. Okay, so you can get this type of result. Another show about the time series chart. Okay, when the turbidity is the high, when the turbidity is the low, we can easily get from here. As well as suppose I am to check the another, suppose total suspended solid, submit. So now we can get the result. What the condition for the total suspended solid for this water body? It automatically show about the lesion. We can easily get, so this color identify about the low, this color identify about the high concentration, milligram per liter. Okay, and also show about the time series chart. Not only for that, if you want, you can also download the time series chart. So for that, click on here, and you can easily get this type of chart. You can easily download the data in CSV file, also download the PSD format file. So it's one kind of web application. Not only for that, also you can see it's the another web application for that agriculture, road, train, fed, and trail in province. So for that, you can simply put your own district. Suppose which district you want to put in here. Suppose I want to show the result for this district. You can simply put your time period, as well as suppose which index you want to use to monitor the drought. Suppose I want to use for vegetation condition index or VCI, and for that you can simply put this time. Suppose I put here the 1st December and then run it. So now it automatically show you that what's the condition for the hazard index for this district in 2020 based on the vegetation condition index VCI. I think some networking issues, that's why it takes some time. Yeah, so it working. So now here you can see we can get this type of lesion in here. Extreme dry, severe dry, moderate, normal, and wet. This type of region, and also create the time series chart about the VCI, vegetation condition index. We can get from here. Also, you can see this is another web application. Suppose this web application mainly help you to make the time series chart of NDVI. Suppose I just click on here. So now it shows me about the specific geolocation, and also what the condition for the NDVI we can easily get from here. Also you can see it's another application more for that. Suppose you can draw the rectangle or polygon or point. Suppose I draw the polygon. Suppose this is my study area. I simply draw. And further I want to check what is the condition about the leaf area index for this study area. So now it automatically loaded this map for this region, and further we can also get the time series chart. So this type of application we can also create. So for that we have to know about the user interface language, mainly UI language for Google Earth Engine. So UI language is supported for developing the different types of web application in Google Earth Engine platform. We can also do it from here. Okay. Okay. So if you want, you can also learn. Basically, it's our advanced topic for the web application part. Before that, you have to complete the total 7 days online training program properly. Okay, as well as also you can see about that search place and dataset. So you can simply search your place and dataset from here. Suppose you can simply search any place. Suppose I simply search Dhaka, Bangladesh. So now this map show the Dhaka, Bangladesh region, or any other region you can simply select from here. As well as suppose you want to search any dataset. Suppose I need the dataset for Moody's NDVI. So it show the all of Moody's NDVI dataset for the different types of resolution. So we can easily search the data, as well as we can also search the any place from here. As well as also you can see it is the map interactive view. We can get this type of map, and you can see about the satellite view you can also get from here. Okay, when you uncheck the label, then it show only for this satellite map view. Google satellite map view we can easily get from here. And this is the different types of tool, basically hand tool, marker, or line, polygon, or rectangle we can easily use to create the different types of shape, vector shape in here. Okay, so basically this is the basic user interface of Google Earth Engine. Okay, so now anyone any question you can ask me for this. Any question, anyone, or any doubt?
Hello, I have a question.
Okay.
Yes, I want to know if we can upload a shape file to Google Earth.
Yeah, I'll show you. No problem. Okay. So I will go to the step by step. So that's why I hope you can learn all of those things one by one. No problem. And it also recorded. Okay. Further, you can also get the recorded class, and you can get the lifetime teaching support for the recorded class. No problem. Okay. Okay. So let's go. We continue from here. And when you face any question or any doubt, anytime you can ask me. No problem. Okay. So let's go. Okay. So in this time, okay, so just I simply open my slide. So in this time, I simply open my slide and try to discuss further. Right, sorry. Okay, so we already know about that JavaScript API code editor. Okay, so here's I already show you that. But Google Earth Engine is also supported by Python. Okay, for the Python we have to use the other environment. Okay, Python we have to create the other environment to use the Google Earth Engine platform. And if you want to comprise, you can see that Python and JavaScript. So for the Python, it have a powerful code editor. Okay, it has a powerful code editor, but sorry, JavaScript have a powerful code editor. Okay, we can get the powerful code editor, but Python have not a powerful code editor, but it also have a powerful library, because TensorFlow, scikit-learn, or Pandas, or Keras, or NumPy. So this type of powerful library we can easily access in the Python. But JavaScript is only provide you that powerful code editor, but Python have not the powerful code editor. So this is the problem for the beginners. When you want to learn the Google Earth Engine platform, it is easy to learn using the JavaScript programming. But when you want to learn the Python, then you face some problem. So in this time, I will show you that how we can easily create the Python environment to write the code for Google Earth Engine. So let's go. If you want, you can use it at the Jupyter Notebook, or if you want, you can also use it at the Google Colab and then write your code. So let's go. I try to show you that from the Google Colab. So it's very easy. Just simply search on the Google Colab. And then you can see the welcome to collaboratory. Simply click on here. And I try to open the new notebook. So this is the Google Colab code editor. Okay. So in this Google Colab code editor, how we can easily write the code for Google Earth Engine. Okay. So in this time I explain about that, because at the same time I will teach you Python and JavaScript for Google Earth Engine. Okay. So you can see this is the JavaScript code editor. I already discussed all of function for JavaScript. In this time I talk about the Python, mainly how we can easily make the environment for Python API for Google Earth Engine. Okay, so this is the code editor. You can see it's very normal code editor, not powerful. In this time you can write your title in here. Suppose I write the title for first class, you can put any name. I put the suppose first class. Okay, so now how I can start this? First of all, I need to install a package. This package called the GEmap. So GEmap is a Python package. So mainly this package help you to run the Google Earth Engine. Suppose I simply install. For the install, just use this syntax pip install GEmap. Okay, and then you can see the run. Simply click on here or press Ctrl plus Enter. Then it will be run this code and install the GEmap package. Mainly it's one kind of Python package. This package we also need to open the Google Earth Engine platform in the Google Colab. So you can see we can get this type of message here. Okay, and then you can see it will be installing this GEmap package in my Google Colab. Finally, we can get that successfully installed. You can see successfully installed. And further, I just simply import. After installing this package, I need to import. So how I can import? So simply use the import and call this package name. Package name mainly GEmap. Okay, so now import that. So now it will be imported here, you can see. Okay, so after installing, simply import this package of GEmap. Okay, it's done. After that, we also need to import the Earth Engine library. Earth Engine. EE means Earth Engine. So in Google Colab, this package, Earth Engine package, is already installed. So Google Colab has also some benefit because in Google Colab automatically install a lot of packages. Suppose NumPy, Matplotlib, Pandas, this type of library, common library is already installed in the Google Colab. Same as like for Earth Engine. Earth Engine, this Python package is already installed in here. So just I simply import without installing. So just click to the run. So you can see it also imported. There is no problem. After importing the Earth Engine, I simply write here Earth Engine authenticate and then further click the run. So in this time it open allow. I simply click on the allow. And further, I need to connect these things. You can see I want to use my email. This email I want to use. You have to use the same email. I just simply click on the email and continue. And further, I just simply put here the continue again. Okay, so now you can see it will be successfully connecting with my email and it show the right sign in here. Further, I just simply take the EE dot initialize. In this time, you can see when I run the code, it show a problem. Okay, so Google Earth Engine platform recently added a new update. Maximum people are not know about that because they are trying to EE.initialize without project. So that's why it show this type of problem. We need to mention about the project, otherwise it not work. Okay, so how can mention the project? So here you can see in our code editor, we already create some project. Okay, we have to create the project. So I can create the project. You can see Mijan EE.6 and 90 also create the another project. So I need to define the project name. So in this time I want to define this name. So for that I simply write here project equal right the project name. So you can see what is my project name. Project name is that I write the Mijan EE690. Okay, just I try to add in here. So Mijan EE690. Okay, further run it again. Okay, so it's very important message is that when you want to put the EE initialize, must add the project. Otherwise, you cannot access the Earth Engine. In this time, in my project, suppose here you can see in my project I already uploaded the shapefile. Okay, I can easily use this type of shapefile in my in here. Okay, in my Python API code editor. So you must need to define your project. Otherwise, you cannot access the shapefile from here. Okay, how I can upload the shapefile? I will show you further later. Just a minute. So in this time, after doing these things, you have to create a variable. I hope variable mainly I want to store anything in a name. Suppose I just put the name map. This is my variable. This variable I want to put one things gemap.map. Okay, I want to store these things. So gemap mainly it's one kind of library. Gemap is a Python library. From here I just use the map function, visualize the map. So map function I want to call and further run it. And you can see I already imported the gemap and also already installed the gemap. So now it will be show. In this time, this map I simply call this variable name and now run the code. So now it will be added a map. Okay, you can see I can get this map. So now my code editor is ready to use the Python API for Google Earth Engine. Okay, so now this code editor is ready. Now I can easily write the code and develop the different types of remote sensing analysis using the Google Earth Engine in Python. So now this is the environment for Python API Google Earth Engine. Okay, and you can see this code editor is very hard as a beginners because this code editor there is no docs tab or there is no skip tab, asset tab, inspector tab, task tab, get link tab, run tab. There is nothing in this code editor. So for that it's very difficult to learn first time. So after completing the Google Earth Engine using JavaScript API, then you can easily move to the Python. It's more better. Okay, and after that you can also run the Python for R programming language. R is also supported for the Google Earth Engine. Okay, for the R we have to create the other environment in R Studio. RGE package we can also create it for the R. Okay, so in this time, first of all, I will try to teach you how you can easily work for the JavaScript, then show you the Python for the Google Earth Engine remote sensing analysis. So this is the Python environment, how we can easily create. I hope you can easily got this idea. So anyone in question in here, you can ask me any question or any doubt. Okay, console is mainly for printing your output. When you print anything, suppose you want to print a chart or you want to print anything, then it will be show the result under the console tab. Okay, I hope you can got this idea. Okay, so let's go try to further. Okay, so now I just simply, okay, this is the process for that, and I will send you all of code you can easily get from our Google Classroom, and then you can also practice your own system. Okay, just I try to open new code editor and also open the slide.